Hey everyone, I'm Ultraviolent4 and welcome to part 6 of Hill Orc Fighter. The best way I can sum up the last episode, or the end of it anyway, is to say mistakes were made. So I started doing Elf. I took no preparations whatsoever beforehand. So I walked in with only 2 pips of MR. Of course, you always want to have at least 3 to not get banished. We got kind of unlucky to get banished. It was a demonologist that we met right near the start of Elf 1, and it was only a 13% chance to get banished. But really, I've got no one to blame except for myself here. There was no need to have an RF ring on. Definitely should have had 2 MR rings. Well, we are here. It's occurred to me as well that I should prove my Beogh credentials to you, especially after the end of the last episode. You might be doubting them. This is like a new UI too. It's kind of freaky. It's white. So we can have a look at all the Beogh wins by players. I think that's what we want. Alright, so I've got, on my main account, I've got 8 Beogh wins, and then I've got another 3 on my tournament account, which puts me up here as one of the most experienced Beogh players. Still a fair bit behind Best God Beogh with 58, but yeah, maybe one day. I also see Ranchu Goldfish is down here, so shout out to you. Alright, so Abyss. We're on Abyss 3, so we technically could find the rune here. I think I'd like to leave though, if we could. We're not in mortal danger immediately. We're experience level 19, almost 20, which is, it is under-leveled for being in Abyss, but it's not like when you get sent here at level 10 and you just die. We're kind of strong, at least as far as Abyss standards go. We also happen to have 13 scrolls of teleportation. So the trick is going to be at the first sign of danger, teleport. We should live. Okay, so we got off a rest there. I figured we'd go for it. Hey, look at that, a gateway leading out straight away. So not even getting punished. Alright, so we got our friend here, an unnamed Orc Warlord. So how about let's learn from our mistakes. Let's put on the second ring of protection from magic so we don't just get immediately sent back in again. That would be very embarrassing. What is knocking us back? Was that... Oh, right, one of them has a distortion longblade. Which one is it? Probably you. Let's smite the distortion guy. Okay, good. We don't want to go to the abyss through weapon or banishment or anything really. And of course, distortion can even just teleport you around the level, which we don't want either. Even more enchant armor scrolls. The amount of those we found has been crazy. That's a glaive of venom. That's another good weapon to give an orc. Maybe we'll drop one of the tridents so we have a two-handed weapon should need be. Like this guy. He might want a two-handed one. We're trying to pick up the enchant armor. We'll just leave that. New book, Summon Butterflies is one that's extremely useful. That one. That's very good at causing all sorts of havoc. Blocking line of fire for hexes is really strong, but even just getting in the way of chasing enemies. But again, have a look. 100% chance to fail. Until much later in the game, there's just no chance. Even more enchant armor. I'm tempted to just start doing our shield, but no. Oh right, never mind. We have an artifact shield. We have the shield of ignorance. Okay, excuse my ignorance on that one. Here's Agnes. She's pretty fast. She hits pretty hard, especially for how quickly she can attack you. At this point, she's kind of late here now that we're in Elf to be fighting her, so I'm not really that afraid. Especially, it's a Legislating of Pain, but especially with our Warlord here, he's going to up our damage. And the thing is, Agnes relies on being a Spriggan, so on being hard to hit and evasive, but we have Smite, so if need be, we can hit her 100% of the time. Even more enchant armor scrolls. What's going on, game? We need a gold dragon armor. Our AC will go up to something like 50 by the time we enchant it all. It's going to be great. We have Dorog, the Orc Warrior. He has a War Axe of Pain. Sorry, what am I talking about? He has a War Axe and a Plate Armor. The Pain was still in my head for some reason. So we could give him any one of these. No, we can't because we're only 4 piety. Never mind, we still can't gift. We'll gift soon. So we're going to do the recall trick again. Let's stop it there. We'll bring this Orc Warrior with us in. Oh nice, we've got an Orc Warrior and a Knight. That's good. Okay. And a High Priest, but I don't know. I don't count those. They're bonuses. When I'm playing a Beogh character, it's one of the few times that I like to do the Hall of Blades. And that's because we're looking for more polearms, always more polearms. Can be Bardishas in there, can be magical glaives and so on. This looks pretty nuts. Everyone retreat, this is too crazy. Oh yeah, okay, we're getting zapped by a Lek as well. Okay, here in the hallway, can we fight them all now? Maybe. Who's shooting us with Elect though? It's you. I'm gonna smite the Elect guy. He really hurts. Plus he's shooting through the dancing weapons, so that's really unfair. There's another one with Elect. Alright, who is it? Not you. You got Bolt of Cold. You. Okay. Did we get him? You kill him. Yeah. Cool. How much? We've got 17.3 invocations, so our smite is pretty strong. Okay. We've still got 90 HP. I don't want to drop too much lower than this. Another Elect guy? 3 of these dudes have had Lightning Bolt. That's not fair. This is a Scimitar of Slicing. Yeah, I'm not afraid of that. Ooh, our Orc Warrior became a Knight. Oh, that hurt. That was a Bolt of Draining. Okay. Alright, now I'm starting to get worried. Okay, I'm gonna start backing out and let's start killing more of them with Smite. Let's see. 61 HP. At this point, I may as well just call for heal wounds because I'm letting it get too crazy. I'm gonna keep smiting the mages. Alright. I think we'll be okay now. This room was kind of crazy in hindsight. I should have known. It looks symmetrical. There's all this loot sitting in the middle. I just ran straight in. No regard for what might be in there. I don't really want to die to these guys. I don't think we will. We have 31 shield. So oh okay, never mind. There's more of them still. Alright. Change my mind. Even more. I don't know why I keep running in. Well, let's just keep smiting. I'm mostly afraid of the mages. We can block arrows with our 31 shield, but we can't block bolts. Especially if any of them have lightning bolt. Alright, well we even ran out of mana. No more smites. Can we just kill this last guy? He's blinking further in. He's trying to bait me in. But I want to leave and heal. Get him. Good. Alright, now follow me. Okay. Well, that was a lot of smites. So we've dropped down to 3 pips of piety. So we no longer have recall anymore. We got Beogh, the Orc Knight. He's been named. Again, can't give to him though. Let's try... I don't want a Wonder Scatter Shot. It's not very useful when we have no evocation skill. I would like to try this blackened wooden ring though. Curse -3 evasion. Nice. Not really. That one. Corona Portal Projectile cause fear. Portal Projectile might be interesting considering that we're thinking of going to an electric crossbow later on. Let's try it. This is a +7 chainmail with RC+. Okay, that's an upgrade to our +2 chainmail that we're wearing. Alright, that's an easy upgrade. I will take 5 extra AC. Sure. There's another... I saw somewhere there was another glaive of venom. Good to know. Man, that was scary. Why can't we find... I really, really want an Amulet of Faith. We've been pretty shafted on our amulets in general. We're wearing an Amulet of Rage that I don't think we have used once. I'd be pretty happy with just an Amulet of Regeneration, and then I'd be super happy about a Reflection Amulet, or super happy about an Amulet of Faith. But we haven't found any of those. We need to drop something else. I think we can drop the Ring of Protection from Cold. I don't think it's a big deal right now. I'm in a 16. Oh, okay. Our Orc Knight was dropping a bit low there. There wasn't really much I could do though. Alright, and let's do Hollow Blades. That's Trident and Piercing. I want to get next to the glaive, otherwise it's going to sit there just hitting us over and over again. I also need to be careful here. No, we're okay. Come on, this guy's invincible. There we go. So it's a glaive of Holy Wrath. That's amazing. There's another Holy Wrath glaive. So we are ready for the extended portion of the game. We found 2 Holy Wrath glaives that we can give to our orcs. Okay. I wonder if he's going to die to poison. I doubt it. Yeah. This one is a Glaive of Protection. Alright. Well, lots of weapons to go around, so I'm happy about that. That's our Hollow Blades. You normally don't bother with how dangerous that is for how little experience you get, and the fact that you usually have weapons anyway. Not usually worth. Alright, so we're up to Elf 3. Check that we've got enough MR. We do. Check that we have a digging wand. That's going to help us here. I usually like to magic map on Elf 3 to find out where the vault is, so I don't accidentally explore inside. But for our extended game, these magic mapping scrolls will be really useful. They're good for Pan, and they're good in Hell as well for finding your way to the runes. So I think I'm going to hold it. If we just... yeah, well there we go, found it immediately. Okay, follow me. Okay, that was a fiend, but the demonologist was almost dead. I don't want to... this guy's being really annoying. I don't want to drop below 102 HP, because that's how much his crystal spears can do. Let's X this out. we very easily found... oh no, dude, come back. Don't go in. Not like that. Oh man, he really did a number on us there. Who was that? That was Beogh, dude. That was way too ham. I think you have killed all of us here. Yeah, I'm sorry, but that was suicidal. We could have just backed up. We could have taken that fight in the hallway, but you decided to just charge in. I don't know for sure that you're dead, but I'm almost certain you are. So I'm going to give you the preemptive F for Beogh to pay respects. But that was... Oh, well here's the regular one. Okay, here's the saner one who tried to back out with me. He's also getting just hammered by this archer here that we're going to smite. Okay. And I think he should retreat right now. Oops, wrong way. Oh no. Oh no. He went down as well. Okay, so everyone's going down. I definitely blame Beogh for this. We could have backed out. We could have taken it from the hallway. We could have even dug a kill hole. But Beogh just decided to charge into this full room of scary orcs. That was really dumb of you, Beogh. Alright, we don't even have enough piety to recall anymore, so we can't even get more friends. Well, I guess we'll be on our own for a bit, which is quite sad. At this point, with only 3 pips of piety, Beogh isn't even likely to be gifting us orcs. What are you doing? This is a ghost that has a million different things. He's doing Conjure Ball Lightning right now. Interesting. He only hits for 12. It's a green Draconian Venom Mage. He's now doing Ogrebs. I don't want to use more smites. We need to get to what's it call it? Recall piety. Anyway, as you have more piety, if you're ever walking around without any orcs, oh I see, so there are multiple entrances into the end vault. There's probably one on each side, so that's what Beogh was doing. He was charging into the end vault like a madman. I can't fault his zealousness, but that was not very wise. I think it's from, I don't know, I'm just guessing, but it's probably from 4 pips of piety that Beogh will potentially start gifting you orcs when you're alone. Alright, so we've dug a bit of a kill hole. So what we'll do now is lure elves out into it one at a time. What would have been better is if we could have had a few orcs here with us to help, but we don't. I mean, I could run back to our orcs and manually tell some to follow us. Oh, never mind. There we go. 4 pips of piety. Let's go. You normally don't want to take that hatch up from Elf 3 because you always end up in the Hall of Blades. Just like this. But this one time we've cleared it. I mean, it's not always, but have a look at area for this floor. The Hall of Blades is huge. So there's a very good chance that that hatch brings you inside. Alright, we need some orcs who aren't as suicidal as Beogh. Let's just take one. One is much easier to... Oh, he's going in as well. Never mind, he's immediately dead. That was my fault too. I was thinking that I have the entrances X'd out, but it's only that one, so I just auto-explored us straight back into the room. Whoops. Well, we'll go get the other guy. There's an anti-magic rapier. I don't really want to give a rapier to an orc. Alright, well let's try you. Maybe you'll go a bit better. Let's actually walk around to the top where the kill holes are dug. Well, Looks like we're just going in again. I learnt nothing. I'm gonna get him to retreat. This is really bad. Okay, now help. Okay, fighting to 21. Okay, good. Alright, this is much more promising. Now, oh, that's not right. How do we get to the kill hole? Up here. I'm gonna yell a bit. Okay, now we got some coming out. Good. Now actually follow me. Yes, there we go. See, this guy's, I can tell this guy's much smarter than Bogrick is. A new ring. A ring of flight. Not too interested. Okay, I'm sometimes reminding him as we run away. I'm saying follow me rather than charge in like that. He started running in. I say follow me, and this time he is actually obeying me. Amulet of Magic Regen? No. Just a regular amulet would be fine. What has he got? Oh, it's a war axe. Okay, never mind. I thought maybe he had a broad axe. I should not have done this. I'm taking this really slow in case the demonologist makes a fiend or something like that. No, we need to run. I'll get him first. I'll say follow me. Come on, don't be like Bogrick. Alright, we'll smite that guy. Alright, fine. Silly orcs. I don't know. The orcs today are just being kind of suicidal. They just really want to fight. Taking this really slow because that's an executioner. I mean, we've got 33 AC and 31 shield, so that's fine. Hey, it's an artifact amulet there. There's someone invis here? Where? Oh, there. Anyway, executioners basically rely on physical damage, so if you've got good AC and or good shield, they're not too threatening. We've got a couple of amulets. There's the Amulet of Faith. Amazing. Let's check this one first. Spirit RN, Dex plus 3, Scene Viz. I don't like having Spirit Shield on a Beogh follower because, as you've seen, when I get in bad situations, I just start smiting everything. But with Spirit Shield, when you get in bad situations, you start losing all your magic points. How about let's wait until the end of the end of Elf before we put this Amulet of Faith on, because there's a decent chance that we're going to see other potentially artifact amulets in here, and who knows, those artifact amulets might be Faith and even more things. So we'll wait. More int. That is a fine trident. Very fine. We'll ID it. +8 trident that, yeah, that's a good gift. I'm gonna go Shift X Control E to get rid of the exclusion down here. And I think, based on the number of dangerous and scary elves that we've killed, I think we probably have cleared most of this now. Let's get rid of the Trident of Venom. All these things we can come and get again if we ever run out. But the way this is going, where we've got no piety, and so we can't even gift, it's not going to be anytime soon. Another Phantom Mirror. I see at least one new staff. That's got nothing really. Sacks of spiders can be very useful with higher evocations, which we might end up with eventually, but not yet. Test this stuff. We're still looking for wizardry. That was not wizardry. I'm trying to pick up... Oh, there's another stuff there. Okay, cool. Staff of air. Nope. Alright, even more. Staff of energy. Nope. Staff of wizardry. There it is. Okay, that's good. Alright, we did it. We finally found one. Backslash minus. I wonder, we still haven't seen cold, death, or earth. We don't really care about any of those, so I'm just going to turn off unknown staves at this point. And let's see. Trying to see what we can drop here. I want all these things. This is one of the downsides of playing Beogh. One of the few is that your inventory gets clogged up with weapons for your orcs. I'm going to drop the 500 bolts that we're carrying around. I'm doing that mostly for just ease of not having to come find them all later. Is he gonna poison to death our orc here? Just to make sure he doesn't. I don't know how badly poisoned our orc knight is. He's on pretty low HP. I'm gonna tell him to guard, and then I'm gonna go back upstairs and wait for the poison to wear off, just to make sure he doesn't die there. Let's ID. There was an artifact ring there. R poison, RN plus, AC minus 3, sim invis minus. That's not great. It might be useful later on when we want more RN, but we certainly don't need that at the moment. Another ring? Plus 3 int. No thank you. This has Freezing Cloud and Ring of Flames. This one has Shroud, Swiftness. Maybe. Box of Beasts. I feel like that's another thing that we might come back and get when we have lots of evocations. If we ever train that. Okay, so that's our elf done. We took, again, quite a few casualties. There have been many casualties in this run. More than I'm used to in my Beogh runs, actually. That's alright. I want to drop the Spirit Shield Amulet. We didn't see any other one, so let's just put on the Amulet of Faith. Yep, really put it on. That's hopefully going to give us a bit of a boost here because we're kind of struggling with it. And then it's also going to be really good in Extended where we're going to be spamming Smite like crazy. I'm curious to know how many we've done. You can see your dump at any point with question mark hashtag. Hashtag. This is the hash. Too much Twitter apparently. I want to see how many smites we've done. Got to find the action table. Smiting, 135 of them. Okay, good. It should be like your heroism with Okawaru, where you end the game with roughly somewhere from 150 to 200 of them. I don't want to see any of those morgue files where you've used smiting 3 times while training 4 invocations. Then you say to me, yeah, but it was really bad. Well, duh, because you never trained invocations. Anyway, we've still got a little bit of vaults to go. We did up to vaults 3, I think, and then stopped. Yep. So we've still got vaults 4 to do before we go into depths. Okay, let's go to vaults 4. Whoa, suddenly lots of orcs. I want to have the protection from firing on instead of all the MR here. Did we finish this floor? We did. Okay, we'll take a couple of these plain guys. We'll see if we can make this plain orc here with a club and a ringmail. If we can bring him to warlord. I don't know, we'll see. The training has not been too successful recently. Did he really just killed the orc? Alright, well that was a no. Pick a new stair. Alright, so we got a couple of warriors. Okay, I'm feeling it. Look, here we go. We got a whole new team of friends here. Oh, okay, didn't convert. Alright, this is it. I feel lucky about these guys. One of them's got a battle axe of chopping. Yeah, he's gonna go far. Even more enchant weapon scrolls here. It's been a real game of enchant scrolls. The Death Knight. Only 13% chance for agony. He's mirroring pain, so I could just hit my way to turn button and let my orcs kill him, but I may as well help. We've got Spirok. Spirok has just a Morningstar Venom. He doesn't have any armor. Oh, we still can't gift. Never mind. That is a Storm Dragon. Alright, everyone run back because you're not... Yeah, you're going to die immediately to lightning bolts. And we're going to put on our MR ring because that is terrifying. Is he coming? There he is. Alright. Did we get... No, we did not get any scales. Apparently we have an evasion ring that I never checked. +3 evasion, not that exciting. I'd rather have MR and RF. Oh yeah, I remember why vaults was so difficult. Look at this nonsense. It doesn't help that our axe is just plain, so it's pretty underwhelming in terms of damage. We just ate a crystal spear, that hurt. Might be time to just smite him to death. Okay, good. I don't want to eat any more crystal spears. Okay, never mind. We got a new stone giant coming from below. I was okay with this until that happened. So, we have a lot of shield. We can start walking. Take this real slow. If we take a full damage RN bolt, we have 1 pip of RN. Okay, so we probably won't die then. Let's take this real slow. Okay, now help me, friends. We'll smite. We don't need a smite, we're okay, I think. There's something there biting our orc. I didn't see what it was, but if it's invis and biting, I think that means a vampire, doesn't it? Oh no, wait. That was a venom bolt, so that's an ogre mage, but why was an ogre mage biting? I'm going to put on our C invis ring because I'm a bit freaked out right now. That's a warg. Okay, never mind. Let's smite the ogre mage though. There were 2 different messages. The warg was biting from out of sight. And then there was an invis ogre mage. Okay, we're good. But yeah, vaults is hard. I remember now. I remember why we left vaults and went to the elf. Just shut the door, force him to come to us. And now step through so our orcs can help us. That is a couple more random orcs. And another, even more elves coming. Don't die. Cool. So we've got 3 Orc Knights now. Another one has been named. We've got Zatorak. Okay, yeah. I knew this team would do better. I could tell. Okay, more orcs and another huge room. I think you're in trouble. I don't think I can help you there, Orc Warrior. I think you are in too deep. Praying to keep. Always gotta respect Tengu Reavers because they can do that, hit you with enormous bolts of acid. So I'm gonna smite him. Okay, and now we keep fighting. The Orc Warrior there did a pretty good job. He definitely helped out. But his time was limited. While he was in the middle of the room like that. Oh wow, we got pulled in. Oh no, he's about to recall. It's like, what's better? Do we kill the guy that's recalling, or do we kill this guy that's locking the door and open it? I think we kill the recalling one. Yeah. And now the other guy starts recalling. How's that fair? Artifact ring. Twitching marble ring. Fire and RN mine and RN plus. No, that's not a good ring. I wish I could gift these guys polearms. This would be much easier. Because at the moment they can't really help much. They're trying, but they can't reach. A new artifact chainmail. +7. R poison, MR plus, C invis and strength minus. Yes, that is going on. Definitely going on. So we switch from this RC one. Let's pick up this one. This gives us triple MR. So this ends all our MR worries. We need to put on a resist cold ring, so I'll probably need to go find that. But it lets us drop out our poison ring. It lets us drop one of the protection from magic rings. And in fact, yeah, will let us not have to wear the other one either. So we can wear this RN++, EV +4 ring. And no, we can't. We still need the RF ring, and then we'll go get an RC ring. Okay. Never mind. It wasn't quite as good as I thought. Okay, I was being lazy. I was just thinking we'll finish the floor, and then the first enemy we met was an ice dragon. So let's not. Everyone stay here. Let's go find an RC ring. There's one on D14. I missed it. Instead of protection from magic. Okay, good. I'll try to keep that +7 chainmail of RC plus in mind. That's a good armor to give to an orc if they don't have an armor. Not only is it just a good AC because it's +7 chainmail, giving them resistances is always good too. You guys, I didn't want you with me. You're on Vaults 4. We've already got a team that we're training over here. I'll let them in. Come help. Embroidered gloves. We just have plain gloves. Okay, that's an extra AC. Can't complain too much. This is fine. It would be better again if our friends had polearms. But when we're one-on-one in a hallway like this with 31 shield, not too much is going to worry us. At least from physical damage enemies. Oh hey, we reached 5 pips of piety. Alright, let's gift. We've got Morgoth now. So Spirok, Morgoth, and I thought we had another one, but maybe he died. Oh well. Spirok has no armor, but I'd rather he have a polearm. Let's give him the +8 trident. And Morgoth, you can have the +4 demon trident and flaming. Okay, they're gonna be much more useful here. Yes, they can actually see how much more quickly we kill them now. Oh, Zaratok, that's the other one. You can have the +1 demon trident of draining. Alright, so look at that. We ran out of gifts suddenly. Next time we'll have to go source some polearms again. That's our vaults forward on. Okay. So now we have the choice of either going into Crypt or going into Depths. It's probably just safest to go into Depths, although some of the scariest things in Crypt, so Cursed Skulls, etc., we can just smite them to death. And we have a lot of RN, or at least we can get a lot of RN. Because we don't really need protection from fire in Crypt. So let's put on the other RN ring. And yeah, I don't mind trying out Crypt now. It's on Vaults 3, so it's up 1 floor. We can take these three orcs. Alright, here we go for Crypt. I'm scared. What is that? Oh, it's just a merfolk zombie. It looks so crazy. I'm a bit afraid of the flay. Okay, I'm very afraid of the flay. Let's just smite him and get our HP back. Vampire Knights, now that we have so much MR. Wait, I didn't actually see. 0% chance to paralyze. Feeling pretty good about that. And you know, I would really love to find now a brand weapon scroll. If we could have a +9 broadaxe of something. Yeah, there haven't been any magical broadaxes in the game or any brand weapon scrolls, although that might be one right there. That's an anti-magic trident. Anti-magic is an amazing brand on your orcs because in addition to just doing damage, they're giving you the utility of stopping spellcasters. /- I think there's acquirement and brand weapon and holy word. I don't mind wasting a holy word, and the other two I'd be happy about. It's acquirement. Well, I think we have. Do we have to go weapon? We've got just a plain broadaxe. But I mean, what weapon would we want? We want some other broadaxe, right? I think we can just wait until we get a brand weapon scroll. I think we go armor here. Embroidered boots. That's a shame because we had boots of running already. Okay, so that was a failure. I don't know. That was kind of a great play because watch, we're never going to see. I need to just kill this revenant because he's killing everyone with his negative energy. You need to get out of those flames. Okay, come back. Yeah, we're never going to see a brand weapon scroll ever. I guarantee it. Alright, our friends are leveling up again. We've got Hawkid. Let's give him the anti-magic trident. And everyone else already has weapons. Yeah, so all three of those are being gifted now. So it's just a question of making them all warlords. There's one of them. I think we'll get rid of Morgoth then. And train the other two. We need to actually take him to somewhere where he can actually retreat. go that way. Okay, there we go. I played a little bit of interference to make sure that he was the one in front there. It's another little trick of the trade of the orc cat herding. So you can put that one in your repertoire. Because of course you can always make your orcs swap with you, so the one that you want to be behind you can make be behind. That is a lich and we are in... Oh, that is so unfair. It actually just brings them outside. How is that fair? Oh, there's a cursed skull out there too. Okay, that's not fair. Alright. Well, they're going to die on that floor, so I need to just recall them back. That's both of them, right? Hawkard and Sproik. Yeah, that's them. Okay. Well, it's alright. Don't panic. That is super wacky how that works. Where if you have a... what are these called? Elevator vaults or something? When you have one of those... and you have followers with you, it just chucks the followers outside on the level. That's nutty. Alright, come on guys, let's go back. Let's try again. Let's not go down that same one, this one. Pick a new one. Well, at least they did a bit of reconnaissance. They found out there's a cursed skull around. Everyone get that guy. Oh, there's the cursed skull. Speaking of cursed skulls, we're just going to immediately smite him. They have torment, which that alone should tell you all you need to know. I'm also going to smite this lich. Just kill him. Cursed skull is still around. Yeah, that hurts. We're now getting flayed. Alright, we need to get the flayed ghost as well. Good thing we now have a Amulet of Faith. Okay. You gotta respect these guys, the ancient champions. They always have haste, but they can have iron shot. And so when they haste and iron shot, they can do surprising amounts of damage. Spirok just became a warrior as well. I'm afraid here because, well, one, there's a flayed ghost, but two, it's the Phantasmal Warrior Vampire Knight combo. If our MR gets halved, we're going to be susceptible to paralysis. Did not happen though. Good thing shields are OP. I think we can take Hawkard and train him on his own for a bit here. Do we care about a plain amulet? I don't think so. Backslash minus. It could be Reflection, Regen, Acrobat, or Guardian Spirit. No, I don't care about any of those. So we'll just drop it. In saying that, it's worth knowing because it's +4 Reflection. Because anytime we might acquire jewelry in the future, it's likely to give you something you don't know. So if you have jewelry types you've just never ID'd before, then the acquirement is more likely to give you that one. Yeah, anyway. Alright, so they're both warlords, that's good. So we just added 3 more warlords to our clan. Let's get another knight to train. Just take the knight on his own, thank you. Oh wow, that was next level. That's okay. It went the reverse, so it's fine. I say Morgoth, you guard here, and then we'll go get our knight. Other way. Oh no, okay, well we got outplayed. Did Morgoth decide to follow us anyway? Wait, what are you doing, Morgoth? He's being annoying. He really, really wants to come. But no, we need to train the Orc Knight. We need more warlords. There we go. Do we even have more polearms to give out? No. Alright, well when he gets named we'll need to go find him a polearm. That's just an enchanted halberd, that's not very exciting. It's Crypt 2 done, on to Crypt 3. This looks like it's the skull floor, which I really like. It's just a really cool map concept. You can't tell yet, but as we explore more of the floor you'll be able to tell. Yeah, we're doing the bones at the bottom. Yeah, you can sort of see that, or you can imagine it. It'll be off the other side, and then we've got a big skull here. It's a really cool floor. I don't know who made it, but whoever did, it's great. And then at the end, there's probably going to be a whole bunch of vampire knights. Often a profane servitor. Some liches, maybe. Okay, well, you're now an orc warlord, but you're not named. What are you called? Don't know. I would love to find a brand weapon scroll. Don't charge in, come out. We want to fight this stuff in the hallway, so we can do one at a time, rather than fighting the whole room at once. That wasn't fair. A guy was using the freezing cloud to stand behind and then hit us with a glaive. It's like what the character does with Conjure Flame in the early game. The monsters are learning. Alright, well that was a glaive of flaming. That can be the weapon he gets. That's a perfectly respectable weapon. Why did I get a force more? Just a vampire knight. Okay, that's alright. There's a lich. I'm gonna smite him. Don't want any lich funny business. He can summon fiends. You named yet? No. And notice that we've made it to 6 pips of piety, so having the faith amulet has really helped. It's what we've been missing all game. All that time, the pain mirror is destroying us here. All that time where we were really struggling for 6 pips of piety. If only we'd had faith. He is Auric. He has a shield, so we need to give him a one-handed weapon. So we can't give him those 2 glaives I just picked up. We'll go get him one of probably the Tridents of Venom. Well, what's this? A +4 Trident of Venom. Well, what do you know? There you go. Auric, have a Trident of Venom. As I was saying. Alright, I'm very afraid of the flayed ghosts. Alright, now they're flaying. Let's smite them. What's interesting about flayed ghosts is, even if there are multiple, as soon as you kill one, it gets rid of your flay. We should go get a new orc to train. Okay, same recall trick. Look, we have a pretty decent amount of orc warlords now. Starting to become impressive. And when you consider how many losses that we've had of stupidity, mostly through my own, it's going pretty well. We can do a roll call soon. More phantom mirrors. There's an ancient lich. This is even worse. So we've got the ancient lich phantasmal warrior combo. We've been talking about the one with vampire knights. This is much scarier. So we smite the ancient lich. We just kill him. That was 4 smites, I think. 3 or 4. Great ability. Just kills. Wait, why? I wanted to be on the same side while I was resting. Just kills anything dead. No fuss about it. Oh, we've picked up a bunch of stuff. We've got 3 artifact rings here. That one's not too exciting. How about this one? RN plus, strength plus 3, slay plus 5. That is definitely exciting. And then this one. RN plus, MR plus, strength plus 3, and minus 2. Well, we've got plenty of RN, it looks like. Although this might be good later on. Once we get gold dragon scales, we're going to lose this MR plus plus plus. In which case we might want more MR going into extended. And this has the added benefit of giving us RN as well. But that slay plus 5 ring, I'm very pleased about. Yep. It's going to give us significantly more damage. And you can also think of strength plus 3 is probably similar to an extra point of slaying, because strength increases your damage. Well, we'll finish in here first because we want to keep our RN, but when we go into depths afterwards, man, these guys hit hard. When we go into depths afterwards, I think we're going to want the slaying. I really like Profane Servitors. He's absolutely wrecking us though. We're going to need to smite him. He's got an electric whip, which is OP. Alright, we need to smite that guy because our Zaratok was getting owned by whatever those dudes are called. What are those dudes called? I don't know. Spectral dudes. There we go. Alright. Well, that's the end of Crypt. You saw we've got a pretty good army going. We'll do a roll call maybe near the start of the next episode. But if you join me in that one, we'll be heading into depths. See you then.